Hey everyone, Shani here. So I want to speak today about something that has continued to come up in many conversations between myself and others when we're thinking about how we grow our business. There's such a huge challenge for many of us around ultimately selling. I find particularly for people in healing arts or providing a more personalized coaching service as opposed to, say, being a business coach, that people tend to feel uncomfortable about taking a salesy type approach. How this has come up in conversation is obviously as a copywriter when I'm assisting people, say, with their websites. The reason that so many people's websites aren't effectively converting is because when they have gone to write the copy themselves initially, they haven't been able to write it in a way that ultimately sells to people. And there can be a real challenge that I have found in my conversations with people because they have such an amazing service to share, and yet it feels counterintuitive to sell that service. So I want to provide a little tip. And hopefully this is helpful to you if that's one of those, awkward, uncomfortable challenges that you're currently facing or sometimes face within your business when you want to share your service, what you've got can truly impact lives, and yet you feel uncomfortable about outreaching organically with people or creating a website that sells to people. So I think, and it's a challenge that I personally face and have faced, and sometimes it's okay, and other times I face it as well. And so what really helps me is before I go to essentially try and sell somebody my service, is to remember the impact that my service provides. So from a personal perspective, what I love about the work that I do is that I get to help so many people convert their service into sales, which does go on to help people's lives. I've got people that I work with who provide investing tips, which obviously then goes on to help people create financial freedom. I've got personal coaches who are helping people with relationships, which, is such a huge thing in a person's life. They're just a couple of examples that I wanted to share, because if I hold back from trying to sell people my service, then somebody else will come in and do it, and they probably won't be as good as what I can, provide to that person. And so I know that what I have to offer is truly valuable. And I share that with you because I hope that you can maybe take that approach if this is a challenge that you find. Before you go to do your organic outreach or before you go to make an offer to somebody, if you're feeling uncomfortable, I really invite you to, before you do that, take a minute and think about how this can change their life. You have to sell in order to be able to serve, and the service that you've got is truly meaningful and is valuable. And if you are committed to providing a quality service for the people that trust you to, provide that, then you're doing them a disservice to not sell to them. This video has been a little long, but it's something that I really wanted to share because I really know the challenges that people can face because I face them myself. So if you've got any questions, please reach out, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Keep selling.